Well, I sent out a post asking you for your ghost stories, and Confused Army, you did not disappoint. Here they are. What is up? It is Dave and Confused. I am Dave and I'm still confused. And you are the Confused Army. Thank you so much for subbing and watching my videos and liking and subscribing. Goes a long way, really appreciate it. So I sent out a little community post asking if you have any ghost stories, and if there was a couple that I found really interesting and cool, I'd put them in a video. This is that video. Now, there were tons of ghost stories that you guys sent me, and some of them are so awesome. I couldn't put them all in this video, but if this video does well, I will definitely do another video like this where I throw out a question and Confused Army answers. What are we waiting for? Let's go! The first story is by a YouTuber named Spicy Dogs. I love that name, Spicy Dogs. It was a dark night. My brother and dad were out shopping for something, and my mom was in her room. I was zoned out on top of the stairs when I couldn't look away. Suddenly, a dark figure of a woman with long hair ran across the hall on the top of the stairs. I looked upstairs and outside to make sure someone wasn't just passing by, but no one was there. A couple years later, I looked into who used to live in my house, and sure enough, a woman with long hair was murdered upstairs in my house a couple years before we moved in. Still freaks me out to think about it. That's nuts! Can you imagine moving into a house and finding out a murder took place upstairs? That's crazy. Oh my god, I don't even know if I'd be able to live in that house. It depends if I like the ghosts or not, if we can play Xbox or something. The next one is by Top Fan right here. Top Fan right here. Backstory to set the scene. When I was 5, my sister loved porcelain dolls, so we had plenty since my aunt gave them to us. One day we got tired of them and we put them in a trash bag inside the bathroom. Now on to the story. Keep in mind, this is real and my mom and sister still remember it. One night my mom was tucking me and my sister in and we were sleeping, and we heard a faint noise saying, "Ring around the roses, pocket full of poses, ashes, ashes, we all fall down," over and over again. My mom went to go check it out and went inside the bathroom since that's where all the noise was coming from. It turned out to be a doll had its twisty thing twisted. So those porcelain dolls used to have like a little knob on the back that you twist, and as it twists back, it would play the song. I don't know what to call it. Anyways, my mom turned it off and we eventually went back to sleep. But then we heard it again, ring around the roses, pocket full of poses, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. My mom checked it out again and the doll was still twisted again. To this day, we still don't know what happened. I'm in the 5th grade now and we don't know if the doll's still in the bathroom we kept them. Oh! Oh! The little piece on the back of the doll kept turning on and there was no one else in the bathroom. Yeah, see, porcelain dolls with the glass faces and stuff? No way. I won't ever have them in my house. That's so crazy. No way. Okay, this last story is by, I want to say the name right, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Leia Ring? I don't know. The name is going to be right here in the box. That's who wrote this story. One time when my friend was sleeping over and we were both on our phones and we were about to go to sleep, I was laying on the floor and she was laying on my bed. I looked behind me and there was a silhouette of a woman. She seemed a lot taller than my friend, but I guess it was dark and I didn't have my glasses on, so I ignored it. She didn't move, she just stood there. I look over at the bed and there's my friend Bailey, obviously not standing behind me like I thought. Ever since I got really cold in certain areas of my room, her and my mom are basically the only ones who believe me. See, that to me is one of the scariest things ever. is when you do see something and your mind almost just justifies what it is kind of up front, like, oh no, that's I know what that is. But then you find out after the fact that that was not what you thought it was, and you paid little attention to it. That is terrifying. Like, what was that? You know, like, you can't go back in time and see what it is, right? When it comes to the cold spots in the room, I totally believe that, because it's been like a studied fact that ghosts and spirits are cold, and they leave cold spots or shivers down you and everything. Oh my God, that's nuts. I believe you. I totally believe that story. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sending me the stories. I love this stuff. It's so crazy. Keep sending them to me. If you have your own ghost story, or you know of one, or you have a comment on one of these, put it down below. I love responding to you guys when I can. There's so many of you now, it's hard to keep track. Thanks for stopping by, and at least our dogs aren't werewolves. Peace!